We're live at the championship parade. Looks exciting already. But first, President Trump puts pen to paper, signing the agreement that starts the clock on 2 months of more talks with Iran. The 14-point accord is set to be formally signed tomorrow in Switzerland, but it's already coming under fire from some lawmakers on Capitol Hill.
This will be regarded as one of the biggest American disasters, and it's because Trump started this war. He didn't know how to finish it, and it looks like in too many ways he has just capitulated to the Iranians.
If I'm asked to judge this on the basis of a 14-point agreement, then it's absolutely inadequate. It's also inadequate for me to form a negative opinion about it, because we simply don't know, and Congress should know.
Louisiana Republican Bill Cassidy called it the worst foreign policy blunder in decades. I'm joined now by Samantha Vinograd, CBS News national security contributor and former assistant secretary for counterterrorism. Sam, thank you for your time. Can you talk to us about all of this? Because we know talks are set to begin right after the agreement is signed tomorrow, right? So who do you think is coming to the table with the most leverage in all this?
Well, I certainly think based on how this memorandum is written, it certainly looks like Iran is coming to the table with the most leverage. Publicly, President Trump has said he ended this war because the economic toll it was taking on the United States was getting too great to bear. So the Iranians know that he doesn't want to resume military operations. At the same time, based on just what's written into this document, the Iranians will more than likely receive a very significant financial windfall just while the negotiations are ongoing, even if that's just for 60 days. They will have the ability to ship a range of commodities through the Strait of Hormuz that would have otherwise been subject to sanctions if not for this MOU. That's tens of billions of dollars in financial windfall for the Iranian regime. Further, the president has pledged in this MOU not to put on any new sanctions as long as negotiations are ongoing. Mugo, those aren't just new sanctions related to the nuclear program. Those are new sanctions related to support for terrorism, human rights abuses, cyber attacks, ballistic missiles, and more. So overall, I think Iran is coming to the table knowing that President Trump wanted this war that he started over, and that it is unlikely that he will resume it at any point soon.
That is some very important context there, Sam. And I also think it's safe to say that there are some major sticking points ahead, right? Because Iran's nuclear program is still an issue, and then there's a situation between Israel and Lebanon. So what is your take on those challenges?
Well, I have to tell you, Mugo, I don't know how much of a sticking point the nuclear program is anymore, because originally, remember, President Trump criticized the 2015 Iran nuclear deal and said that Iran could never have any enrichment capabilities on Iranian soil. Fast forward to yesterday, the press conference in France, where he said, well, maybe Iran can retain some sort of quote unquote civilian nuclear enrichment capabilities. That is a 180 from where he's been previously. It looks like he's now focused on just ensuring that Iran doesn't have its existing stockpile of highly enriched uranium. I have to tell you, Mugo, having worked on Iran policy under 3 presidents, that stockpile is just one piece of the puzzle. So I don't know how far apart they are anymore on the nuclear program, and that's concerning.
Wow. Okay. Sam Vinograd, we really appreciate your insight. Thank you so much for your time today.